No experts, no insiders, just fans.
Transmission from Smackdown Wrestling Podcast begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin broadcast.
And welcome to episode number 267 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. It's Tuesday night. That means this is Smackdown. I am Adam Baum, the Jew that leads the crew, the Iron Man around here, the guy that took the table. My third show in 3 days. Joining me, he's had those 2 days off, is maybe Medine. He's in a press conference with multiple mics in front of him. That kind of fits, don't you think?
So if you're the Iron Man, then that makes me Mad Captain America. And we are the tag team superheroes. We are the most underrated two-man podcast in the region, might I say in the country, and that's not an exaggeration.
Oh, clearly. I mean, as far as talent goes.
Tell your friends and tell them to subscribe immediately.
Immediately. Like now?
Like yesterday.
Right, like don't wait.
But not yesterday.
Hall of Famer Noah's on the board. We've also got Teddy, Two Stone Heart, freezing out in Ireland.
Oh, man. I have no idea what's going on.
Stike Leather's here. Cashmere's here. Did I miss anybody? I think I might.
Anaconda.
Anaconda Vice. I saw him earlier praising our name. Over on the other side, let's see who's here. It looks like I love this syrup. No, that's from last night in AJC. Twitch hasn't caught up with anybody new there, so that's where we sit on that one. You know what? Medine, I know you don't like to waste time. I don't like to waste time either. So why don't we just get down to brass tacks?
Hit that button.
What you need to make a good Smackdown is your 3 key ingredients.
Ingredients tonight. Number 1, Big John Small Pond. Number 2, Round Robin. Number 3, Blue Balls. Will there be a real number 4? I don't know. Let's find out.
Number
1, Big John Small Pond. So I can't get in on Raw. I'll go to the land of opportunity, the quote-unquote little fish of WWE, and get an opportunity by adding myself into as a 6-pack match. I know you kept talking against me all night, but I really hoped that AJ was going to win and John was going to play this gimmick out for more than 3 nights.
That was your problem right there. You hoped.
I hoped.
You've been hoping for different results the past couple of nights, from EC to Raw to tonight. And you know what? All hope is lost.
Well, I mean... Berto's just joining us. I don't know. I still say...
There you go, hoping again.
No, there has to be.
I hear it in your voice.
It's not even a hope. There has to be something. In a sea of turds, there's got to be one where you're like, oh, that one looks okay.
There's the submarine turd.
Right.
No.
Why is that one green?
This is just... Here's the irony. You go from the big ocean that is Raw. You had the Elimination Chamber, which, by the way, I did not watch. But you had multiple opportunities to establish some type of feud for him and for others in that match. You did none of that. Then you go to Raw the next night. You have him tease an Undertaker match, which probably still going to happen because he said last night that it was impossible. So that means it's going to happen. They're going to swerve us somehow.
He even teased tonight talking about Shinsuke at the beginning there.
Right. And then tonight. But see... You had so many opportunities to keep him on Raw, but now you bring him to a show where everything's almost pretty much established going into WrestleMania, and now he's trying to be like this wrench into the whole operation to throw everything off.
The whole thing just it's not gonna. He's gonna lose at Fastlane, hopefully, and then he's gonna whine some more. I don't understand what the whole angle is here. Perfect 11 joining us. He says, "What's up, guys?"
I'm sorry, but I was gonna say not to jump ahead to Mud Report, but Meltzer is still saying that Taker Cena is still in the books for the match. So how are they gonna get to that road? This is like when you know your destination where you gotta go, Adam, in your car, and your GPS takes you like the whole complete scenic route way instead of going the shortest distance between 2 points. It takes 15 fucking turns to get to this place. That's what we're going through with the Cena storyline right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that you're leading somewhere when you're on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th date. It's going somewhere.
Where?
Right now, it's not going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. We've taken like 3 rights to make a left.
It doesn't make sense.
Let's just get. I mean, if we're gonna get there, fine. Make it a slow build. But the way that they're doing it, I thought a better opponent for Cena at WrestleMania would have been Braun, since right now he doesn't have anything to do. That would have been better.
Yeah, Cashmere says there's nobody for Cena to go against on SmackDown. He's either had a rivalry with everybody or he already buried them. True.
Or he actually put them over.
Maybe. Stike says, I wouldn't be surprised if Styles pins Cena at Fastlane. Cena will lose, come out on Raw or SmackDown, and Taker will come out, is what Berto says. Anaconda Vice got kicked off for a second, but now the stream is up alive. 11. I think Cena loses at Fastlane, and Cena becomes desperate and offers to put his career on the line for a match with Taker at Mania.
Ah, come on.
He might get desperate and say that he'll put his career on the line to get a match. I don't know that it's going to be against Taker, and I just don't think anyone wants to see that.
No, because it's not believable. We're not at that point where Cena looks like he's done.
As bad as the match was, Medine, you said this off air, as bad as the match was last year, he left. He did a great exit, taking off the jacket, laying down the hat, gave one more pump as he went up the ramp,
and then sank into the ground through the little secret trap door. It was worth that part was worth it. Like, the match was terrible. It was probably one of the worst, not only Undertaker matches, but WrestleMania matches in general that I've ever seen. But at least the end was good. It gave us a finish, a finale. Thank you, Taker. People were crying. People were chanting. People were in awe. It was great, but it should have been the end.
The board is talking about rumors that Cena's going to fight Ray. And they don't know how they feel about that.
That's not interesting. That's still not interesting.
Cena wasn't a good sell when he first fought Ray. AJ, I don't know if he learned how to sell with him, and that's why they have good matches like tonight, which is how I want to bring this full circle. I don't like the ending, and I sure as shit don't like the aftermath after the fact where Cammy comes out, but Baron's out of nowhere, and the three of them are suddenly on the same page. And Dolph is suddenly coming out to defend the faces again.
Oh, that was horrible.
But then he's going to kick them. Like, they've gone from not letting him have a run as heel or face to now just flip-flopping in 30 seconds.
SmackDown was decent tonight, but a couple of things that were bad. This was one of the worst. I'll say it's one of the worst AJ Cena matches we've seen. They were terrible in the truck when they put 2 false finishes, not televised, with finishers, and came back for a replay on those. And then at the end, what the fuck is Dolph doing? Like, what is he now? And why save Cena at the end? If he's going to win the match, just let him get his ass kicked.
Well, and Cena's standing tall.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Thank you.
At the end of all that calamity, Cena's the one standing tall?
No. I'm sorry. I mean, I know where his standing is, no pun intended, where his standing is in the company, but he should not have been upright at the end of the night.
I've lost a lot of things, and one of them has been my smile.
Yeah, that kind of ruined it for me. What was a good whatever got ruined at that point for me. If you have no objections, I'm just going to move on.
Move on.
Number two,
round robin. So the other participants all kind of were in action last week in one-on-one matches. I thought maybe it was a one-off, but then we got Baron tonight facing off. Let me look at my notes because I don't even remember anymore. I think it was Sami Zayn. And Baron got the win. Dolph attacked KO in the middle of it as he was at the announce table.
Yeah.
And then Dolph attacked Corbin as well. And Sammy, of course, was still down. The only payoff of all this was backstage, KO and Sammy complaining to Shane, "Did you see what happened?" And Shane goes, "Yep." That was the only part of the whole entire thing that I enjoyed. But this is what they're going to do going into Fastlane, is they're just going to have these one-on-ones between the participants. I don't mind it because what else what the fuck else are you going to do? You're going to make a tag match with, I mean, I guarantee you tonight set up a 6-man tag match for next week. AJ Cena and Dolph versus Baron, Sammy, and KO. Book that shit. It's a go-home show.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. The match wasn't anything to really talk about. It was I'll say a great booking by putting it first, by making it the opening match of the night, because it kind of just, it was just okay. You finished the Cena promo. Hey everybody, let's go get something to drink. Oh, it's Corbin and Sammy. Yeah, no, don't really care.
Well, the winner of this is going to
inconsequential match ending.
The winner of this faced Knock at Mania.
Right, of the 6-pack.
Knock finally shows up tonight. Is he getting programmed for like a house show rotation? Just a little bit here against Rusev Day. Fought Aiden tonight. He'll fight Rusev next week because Rusev took a cheap shot. And then he's on to the Mania build. Is that what they're doing?
Well, both guys, Rusev and Shinsuke, aforementioned, have been inactive the past couple of weeks. So honestly, I think this is just spraying some WD-40 on both of them. Hey, they're rusty. They're dusty right now. They haven't been doing shit. Let's get them on TV so they can do something.
As much as leaving him off the I don't know, TV, why bother pushing him now? Why not just wait till Fastlane or something? Or are they setting up a match for him that is completely inconsequential that he's obviously going to win at Fastlane against Rusev?
Yes.
That's what they're going to do? They're just going to throw it on the card because, they have all the other superstars now tied up in the fucking main event.
Yeah. So, I mean, what is there left?
It's going to be like Elimination Chamber. The undercard is going to be a big woof.
I mean, the only thing that they could do with Knock is kind of have him, instead of not doing anything at all, and I know he's not great on the promos because they don't really allow him to be, but something backstage where he's kind of like, I wouldn't say gloating about the fact that he doesn't have to earn his Mania spot because he's already done so at Rumble, but there isn't anything for him to do these next 9 weeks from Mania, from Rumble to Mania. What is there for him to do?
Yeah, and
he doesn't have to be built.
He doesn't, but you need to keep him on TV.
Yes, you do have to keep him there to remind people.
That's my whole argument. Everyone on SmackDown is terrible except Styles, and Shinsuke Berto says, another Baron versus Sammy match. Haven't we seen that a million times? Yes, Dyke, round robin.
Maybe 10,000.
Just keep going around. Is KO going to turn face or Sammy turn face for their match? Because these two will wrestle at Mania, right?
I was saying that Sammy goes heel and KO goes face, even though it would be only for the swerve factor because we've already seen KO face. But KO was, we've seen him heel so many times. To see KO face.
Just don't even finish that thought.
No, I'm just saying.
It's all bad and it's not going to happen.
What, that Sammy's not going to be the heel? That's going to happen.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. I'll bet you money on that.
Suck it!
No.
Him too. He'll bet against you too.
I couldn't care less about the actual match, Kashmir says. My whole thing on all of this is, are they going to do what Chamber didn't? And are all the rivalries for Mania like KO and Sammy going to come out of this and head in to Mania with some build coming out of this match? Or is it all going to be on the next night? Or, on Tuesday night when they come back on. Because this is their last pay-per-view that is just SmackDown exclusive. This is their last pay-per-view that is either brand exclusive. Because after Mania, we only have to do this stuff once a month, which at least that's good, right?
If you say so.
If I say so.
I mean, I'm fine with the double pay-per-views. Because I don't watch Raw.
Number 3.
I don't watch Raw.
Oh, so you won't know what the hell's going on in those rivalries?
No, I just catch up with it on social media.
Number 3,
Blue Balls. So, number 1, we had a great, multi-month rivalry between the Usos and New Day. New Day were pretty much acting a little bit of the clown throughout the whole thing. what I enjoyed about tonight more than anything, because the Usos, while they have been at Mania, it has only been on pre-shows.
Or not at all, as in
Or not at all.
Yeah, 29, they weren't on it at all.
Right. But they've been there. They just haven't been relevant enough to make the main card, if you will.
Right.
Nobody's in the seats. They're kind of, well, who was that? Sin Cara and Ryback, where there was nobody in the seats for that opening match a couple Manias ago or 3 Manias ago, however long ago it was. In any event, so this promo was like getting the hot girl home, thinking that it's going to go somewhere, and then realizing she lives with her parents and her dad walks in. Because the Bludgeon Brothers...
Oh, you're skipping.
I don't know where they're going. Well, I know I'm skipping around. Sorry.
No.
I forgot a big part.
Yeah.
Where it got different for me this time around was Big E. Big E went hardcore.
Yeah.
He kind of snapped. There was no clown role. If Usos have made the transition to face, then New Day is gone to basically the heel side, right?
I don't know that they didn't go heel, but Big E got real serious, up in your face.
Well,
Xavier and
is there
Kofi
a heel
were
here, or is it face?
No, it's just I don't think at this point it really matters who the face or heel is. We've seen this rivalry enough times that we know it's quote unquote about respect. So it doesn't matter who's cheered. The fans win in this one because they're gonna put on a great match.
Okay.
So long as Dad doesn't come knocking on the door when you're getting the bra off, like happened tonight, because that's what was going on. They were about to get it on.
Yeah.
And then
Al Green was playing, probably at least rounding second.
You're showing your
quickly to
age
third.
on that one by Al Green.
Juan is here.
But yeah, they were about to get it on, and I guess you needed something to break it up, but to bring them out for not to bring them out and not even
get the repackage.
But I know we're past that. Why did they just come out to only have their music interrupted for 15 seconds and turn it back on?
What we're not past is this. Are they going to fuck with the Fastlane match and just make it a triple threat at Mania so everybody gets their wish?
Or they end up in a triple threat at Fastlane.
There's only 1 week left.
No, there's 2, isn't there?
No, next week's a go-home show.
Okay, so, all right. So they got 1 week. Okay, they have 1 more week to make it a triple threat.
We have a 6-pack challenge.
I'm just saying.
We think that Jinder might get added to the Orton.
That's probably going to happen.
And Bobby Roode. Now you want to add a third tag team?
I didn't say I wanted it to happen.
Let's just have 3 matches and put every person in every division there. No, 4 matches. So we can do mid-card, main event. Yeah, just fuck it all.
It's what they do with the women's division.
Fuck it all. Speaking of that, number 4. Technically, I think it was a 6-woman tag match because it was one-on-one.
Where did you see tags?
But they were all out there. They all needed the support. But Medine made me make this a topic instead of just a headline. So I'm going to shut the hell up because that was whatever. Me and Stike said it weeks ago that she's just going to go one by one through, and Ruby Riott beat Naomi tonight. So
you called that.
There you go.
You get credit for that. But
all right.
You did say yourself that you would make it a topic whenever there weren't 3-on-3.
Yeah, and you got your wish. I didn't say I'd talk about it.
Okay, so the match was slow. Both competitors kind of looked not comfortable with each other in the ring, so they took their time with certain maneuvers. Not saying that it looked sloppy, but it didn't look as clean as it could have. I would have liked to seen a little more of Naomi's athleticism, and Ruby kind of didn't really have too much offense that convinced me that she should have beat Naomi as handily as she did.
At no point in your rambling,
there you go again with that stupid shit. I say some smart shit. Fuck you, you stupid fucking idiot.
Considered a rational thought.
Yeah, you're fucking. You use that at the wrong possible time every time.
Times are changing. Ladies can do stuff now.
Hey, hurry up, Trago. Okay, you done with your machine buttoning?
Dude, I felt like the best part of all of this tonight was them cutting away to show Carmella playing on her phone so we could talk about why her hair looks so weird.
What was up with those extensions?
Exactly. See? That was a better topic right there.
Not really.
You don't think so?
No, hit the button. So
Hit
we can
the button,
continue.
monkey.
Yes.
Smackdown presents.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Glorious.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Yeah, Stike Leather wants me to remind you of the last part of that prediction. Is that Ruby's going to lay out Charlotte next week and then lose at Fastlane.
That is correct.
Yeah. You can see this fucking booking coming a mile away. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. Berto's saying, who's going to get a ladder match at Mania? I don't know anymore. Maybe the Finn, Seth Rollins, Miz match?
I'm glad we don't have to talk about the other show on this show, because that show makes me sicker than this one does.
Well, sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's not. Like that fucking Roman work last night. Multiple media outlets tried to reach Kurt Angle for comment, but he was still recovering from the blow he took from Triple H. Seriously? If that doesn't reveal that it's so fake, we couldn't get a hold of Kurt Angle because he took a bump.
Not to mention it was a terrible punch and fall. It was just bad.
The whole thing was bad.
It was bad.
Ronda looked a little better, but that's about it. Anyway, award time. Good, bad, glorious, creative fail. I got a shit ton of those. And LOL. Let's just get it started, Medine. What's your good?
This was slim pickings tonight.
Right?
When it came to good. You know what, though?
I went abstract to get mine, so sure.
I'm going pretty obvious. Finally, once again, it was Rusev Day. After 3 weeks of it not being Rusev Day, it was Rusev Day today.
I'll accept that. My good is anybody in the live crowd tonight, because they got to see the really good stuff of the Cena and AJ match. Because apparently when we came back from commercial, there was a pin that Cena kicked out.
From the Styles Clash.
From the Styles Clash, right. And then there was also a lot of other action.
Like FU.
An FU.
AJ kicks out.
Right. All that happened while we were gone. I'm watching some shitty ad that I can't even remember what it was.
Not even and they didn't even give us
off.
Right, they didn't even give us the picture-in-picture like they sometimes do.
Yeah, no thumbnail.
Nope.
No thumbnail. Good Kevin Owens on commentary for Perfect 11. Shinsuke for Stike. Big E, he was really funny tonight and had a good rebuttal at the Usos for Kashmir. I agree with that. The SmackDown finish for Juan. Rusev Day for Teddy. He's agreeing with you. And the good is the fan who tried to help AJ up before the count out. I forgot.
I thought he was trying to hold him back.
I don't know. It was funny that AJ even would reach for that hand, but somebody out there is the lucky fan. He was wearing a glove. I bet it was an AJ glove. I bet you that's why AJ reached for it. Just saying. Board, that's for you. Bad time. Lots to choose from. You go.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The rest of the show.
There you go. Here, I'll give you lots of coins. Typical Medine style, though. You picked every answer. I'm gonna go the blue balls. The ending to the tag promo. Okay. I personally was like, I'm kind of done with this rivalry. Why are they fighting again at Fastlane? And this promo tonight got me into it a little bit. The Usos took a new take. Oh, we ain't never been to WrestleMania. We're not worthy. And 9 years, blah, blah, blah. Then Big E, pretty much fuck you. What do you do? You don't deserve that shit. We're look at what we've done and look at how long we've been here and blah, blah, blah. And Kofi, etc. I thought that was just ruined by the Bludgeon Brothers. And for no reason. They didn't even come out and fight jobbers like they had in the past. And New Day and Usos just all hightail it. It's bad. The women for Juan on the board, he says that's bad. John Cena for Teddy. And the ending after the Cena-Styles match, that was bad for Stike. No Bobby Roode for Kashmir. Bad for me then now is Kashmir because he didn't pay attention. Bobby Roode did cut a promo where he talked about,
Yeah, Randy came out and said, hey, that's the only title I haven't won yet, and I'm going to take it from you.
Yeah. That's all they needed tonight. There wasn't too much, and I like that Randy had a short but sweet rebuttal.
Yeah.
That was good on that. Let's go to Glorious. What you got, Manny?
I'm going Big E.
Big E's glorious
Big
for you.
Got that glorious because they did come with Okay, fine. Yeah, you weren't here for Mania, but guess what? We earned our spots. We didn't get here because of our daddy. You know, they were cutting deep.
That was the line.
Yeah, Biggie was cutting deep.
That was the line. Our daddy didn't get us here.
Yeah, our daddy didn't get us here. So I did like Biggie. He went almost as real as the rap battle a few months ago. This was actually a little bit better.
Glorious for me. The main event match, it wasn't not the end for sure, and not the post match. I did like it up to that point, even though I missed apparently 2 false finishes and 2 finishers on the board. Stikelether, we didn't mention this, but I'll give it to him. He says glorious for him tonight. No gender.
No, there was no gender tonight.
Yeah. And I've probably done something wrong because Twitch isn't updating. So I apologize if AJC, I Love This Syrup, Klingler, or any of you guys are out there. I can't see you. Why aren't my comments being put up is what Double G Gaming says. We can see them. So I just read it. Duh. Glorious John Cena going for 17 championships, Juan says. Juan, you would point that out. Do we really think that he's going to win 17 at Fastlane? I mean, hell, he tied the record at a throwaway. Glorious was AJ's phenomenal forearm. He got up. He always get, AJ, we've said this so many times. AJ Styles, well, Kashmir says it. He's the Kobe Bryant of wrestling.
I love it.
You can't argue who is MJ, but he's Kobe, the only one who can hold a candle to Jordan, not Jason.
Yeah.
You got to throw that in there.
I'm not a believer in Jordan as the greatest of all time, by the way. So
what?
No.
Who's your favorite of all time?
There is no greatest of all time. It's subjective. It's by era. You have just like in wrestling.
Okay, yeah, because you and I grew up in an era of Jordan, and everybody says he's the greatest. And then we talk to our parents, and they go, Bill Russell won 11 titles in 13 years.
Right, Will Chamberlain,
and
Kareem
Will Chamberlain.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and so they'll argue other people. And then nowadays,
you ask my nephew, and he's talking about LeBron James.
It's all about LeBron.
Exactly. So everybody's going to have their greatest from their period of time.
I agree. What? I don't know what you're saying, Berto. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, because you're typing in all caps. It sounds like you're yelling at me. And Juan smartly agrees with Medine that it is era, so it is tough, and that goes for wrestling too.
Yeah.
When you look at like Stone Cold, Cena,
Hogan,
they all carried
Bruno
the company
Sammartino
on their back for 10 years, but Bruno carried it for 20, or something like that. So it does make a big deal. So it is what it is. It's time for creative fail. Put your creative fails on the board. There's lots to choose from. Medine, kick us off.
Oh man, this is a tough one because there are so many choices. I have to go back to that tag team match though. The promo being so good, and then the Bludgeon Brothers coming out to their music, taking longer than they needed to get to the ring, and then standing there for 15 seconds only to have their music cut off and then cut back on with not even jobbers to waste the time. It was, their appearance was a waste of time.
Double G Gaming says the WWF era doesn't count. You should get Kurt Angle.
Of course
to
it
say
counts.
That. You should get, but you should get Kurt Angle to say that. Add the extra W. He has enough trouble with 2 of them in an E. Wow. I really wrote down a laundry list here. Just straight up a laundry list of all the stuff here. Full screen of Carmella on her phone during the match.
Okay.
Oh, hey, by the way, she has a briefcase. Cutting to Baron Corbin changing his shirt in the main event while you have 2 false finishes and 2 finishers in a fucking commercial. Are you fucking kidding me?
His shirt's not even a top 10 seller.
We talked about it last night, but more sideways TV watching. We had Cammy and Dolph watching the match backstage. I got to wait for my cue, and they told me I had to look at this instead of a monitor. The announce team standing up way too early before AJ went in.
When he got FU'd through the table and they were nowhere to be found?
Yeah. I'm beside myself.
You don't have more than that? I'm surprised.
I stopped writing. My pen ran out of ink or something. I don't know. I probably have more on my other sheet. Let's see what I wrote down here. Yep.
Thank you, Hitman.
Right? That's what I got. Nothing too exciting.
Well, Don't.
What's your creative or your LOL?
My LOL. There was something that did make me laugh, but seeing as the show was so terrible, I forgot what was funny about it, and so just go ahead and buzz me because I don't remember.
Okay, sure. Juan says creative fail. Shane and Daniel's feud and nothing happening. Yeah, they were on the same page tonight. They both agreed what to do with Cena. There was no dissension in the ranks there.
Let me go back.
The whole show for Teddy.
Unbuzz me.
Unbuzz you?
Yeah. Can you do it? All right. Yeah.
You like that fake effect?
That was good. Vicky's son-in-law, whose name I can never remember.
English.
His little song. This song was funny.
That's my LOL. The bouncing head Rusev on top of the lyrics.
Yeah.
That kills me. Cashmere says creative failed the top 10 list. I hope we never see that again. So I didn't miss much on skipping WWE is what Hitman says joining us late. Yeah. LOL is definitely the Bludgeon Brothers title popping up when Cena came out. Anacon device. I don't think that makes sense.
Oh. Noah says Adam not recognizing my genius.
Oh. Your genius is showing. Yeah, right.
Put that away.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Anyway, that's all our awards. This is when we would do like the fake housekeeping, you know.
Watch our show, subscribe now.
Yeah, if you're here already, you're hopefully a subscriber. If you're not,
Reviews on iTunes.
give us a like, give us a thumbs up, tell us what we do wrong, tell us what we do right.
And then tell your friends to do the same.
Creative fail. The announcer's getting wrong how many straight Manias Cena was in, saying that he was in 13 straight Manias.
I thought he said 14.
Stat boy, Stykeleather, says he was in 12 because he didn't wrestle at 32.
He didn't?
I don't think so.
Really?
I trust our stat boy.
32 is Texas, right? Dallas?
Yeah. Noah says, LOL, watching a 6-foot, 230-pound guy do a leapfrog. And, you know, Teddy's so fucking impatient.
Yeah, he's like, yo, let's get this shit on.
This day in wrestling history.
The most must-play trivia show in MOWP history. Here is Medine.
I love that intro. You need to fucking record that shit. So, without any further ado, let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 1 is, as always, who beat who? Shawn Michaels or Edge?
Shawn Michaels and Edge. Who beat who? Depending on the year, I'm going to say that just because they were wrestling, it was probably when Edge was over. So I'm going to say Edge went over. And everybody on the board is saying that Cena was injured at 32. That's why he didn't wrestle.
Oh,
and
that's
when we
right.
should have gotten Cena versus Taker and didn't.
Yeah, that's right. We got Shane and Taker that year.
Yeah, so Edge, Double G Gaming, that's Berto. Teddy says HBK, Anaconda Vice, Cashmere, Styke, all say Edge. And I think AJC has now joined us. He says, what happened? I didn't care to watch. You didn't miss anything. What's the answer, Medine?
Give the points to Hitman and Teddy. Shawn Michaels wins that match. Now, as always, we're going to skip Adam on this one because he always likes to go 1 second over everyone else.
I can't help it that.
Please, listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
I'm the smartest guy in the room to do that.
Listen, that's like America always saying it's the greatest country in the world. Okay? Or a lion saying that it's a lion.
Oh, come on. I have more credibility than America.
That's America spelled with 3 Ks, by the way.
Only if we let Brian spell it.
How long did this match take? Closest without going over.
Okay. How long did this match take? I know that my timer takes 20 seconds for me to think. Let's see. How long did it take? Nobody's put anything on the board for me to overbid.
Too late.
Oh, something's popping up. I'm on a delay or something over here. I don't know what the hell. 14 minutes for Kashmir. We got 18:32 for Berto. Which one do I want to add a second to?
All right, we still got them coming in.
18:45 Hitman, 16:20 Teddy, 11 minutes Perfect 11, 45 minutes Anaconda Vice. I'm going to go with Perfect 11, 11 minutes 1 second. 15 minutes for Stike. Who's right, Medine?
Closest without going over Teddy Two Stone Heart at 16:20. The actual answer is 18 minutes and 8 seconds.
18 minutes and 8 seconds.
A lot of guys were close though. Double G Gaming, Hitman, they were pretty close. But
yeah, they went over.
They went over.
Oh man, I have no idea what's going on.
That's for you, Teddy, for getting it right. What's next?
All right. What kind of match was this? Was it a no disqualification match, a street fight, or neither?
I'm going to say neither. I'm going to say it quickly because I definitely think I would have remembered some stipulation that was one of those two. Michaels did a lot of street fights, which makes me want to think that you just put that to bait me. But I'm confident it's probably not right because Noah picked street fight on the board. And so did Berto.
He never gets anything right. So.
Right. Hitman, Kashmir, Teddy all say same as me, neither. Who's right?
You're going to have to give the point to Noah.
Oh, sorry. I'm so used
You're so used to hitting that button for him.
Damn it, Noah.
It was a street fight. It was the obvious answer. That's why I threw it in there. But I knew that you would.
Oh, wait. The tragedy's over. He's got internet again.
I was going to say, you're so smart that you outsmarted yourself by choosing neither.
Right. Anaconda Vice says ladder match, so he was wrong. Stike said neither. And Noah insisted it was a street fight before you said he was correct. I gave you your coin, Noah.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Damn it. What do you got? What's next?
Where did this take place? Was it in Boston, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, or Hartford, Connecticut?
I'm not finished with you!
Providence, Boston, or Hartford?
Providence, Boston, or Harvard?
No, Hartford.
Hartford.
All New England areas.
Oh, so I can guess New England and be right.
You can, but you can't give yourself a point for that.
Why the hell not?
Oh, come on.
I'm the loophole king.
Morally, would you really feel right about getting that correct?
I will sleep at night either way. Wrong, right, incorrect, loophole.
What we got on the board?
Hitman says Boston. Kashmir says Boston. Providence as for Anaconda Vice in 11. Stike says Hartford. I'm going to go with my boy Stike and say Hartford. Teddy says it too. He's going for 3 for 3.
No, you got to go with Vice and 11. Providence, Rhode Island, the Dunkin' Donut Center.
That's for the guys that got it right. Price in 11. Or, excuse me, Vice in 11. Daniel Price was here last night. That's why it's on the
Was
break.
he really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Rare
Shout out
appearance.
to DP.
Yeah.
And the final question. This was a Monday Night Raw episode that took place on Monday, February 28th of what year?
You're welcome.
2004, 2005, or 2006?
Noah's mad that I didn't read that he's the most experienced active wrestler besides Kiera on the board. He says active, so he doesn't include Brian, and he said he includes Kiera because he forgot her last night. 05 for Noah. 07 Stike and Berto. Other answers coming in. Kashmir says that he sucks. That's a personal problem you'll have to fix. As long as you charge the right amount, it doesn't matter. Teddy says 05. Kashmir 05. Vice 05. 06 Hitman. Stike 05. I'm going 05. So is Perfect 11 and most of the rest. What do we got, Medine?
The consensus is correct.
That's
the year
for you. 05
was 2005, a good year, by the way. And that concludes this week's edition of This Day in Wrestling History. Back to you, Adam.
Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
So that's the way we play trivia around here. It is worth nothing, even if you do win a contest. Medine will never mail you your prize, even though it was.
Oh, I need money from all you guys.
It was purchased. You work for a shipping company. I still don't get
need
this.
money from you guys.
I still
period.
I still don't
That's
get it.
That you don't need to get anything. Whatever you got in your wallet, open it up, As long as it's less than $5, hand it over.
Ninja, please.
Let me see what I got. I'm the Jew that leads the crew. Oh, that means all my money's in a bank.
Well, how ironic.
All I got is keys.
How ironic that the Jewish person would at least be the one who would try to contribute, unlike the rest of these shitbags around here who don't seem to have any type of collateral whatsoever.
I got plastic.
No.
Do you accept credit cards?
No.
Like just swipe your mouth?
No.
And you smile or
Cash.
your eyes roll back until it gets accepted?
Well, that sounds kind of hot.
Yeah. I think prostitutes should create a vagina that way. Just
Don't
swipe there.
I think they have that.
Their legs open. If it's approved, you get a slap across the face if your card is declined.
I think they have it in Times Square already, bro.
Oh, they do?
So.
It's like Square technology. Get the swipe status.
Indeed.
Anaconda Vice says, Adam, make sure you rewatch Cena's opening tonight. You'll see how the production truck put Bludgeon Brothers title screen up instead. And
Hitman said, motherfucker, I donate $5 a month.
And Hitman says Teddy says he won't open his wallet. He's a Jew. LOL. Talking about me. Actually, I don't even have a wallet. I have a billfold. Because, yeah, I did. That's just.
He's got a money clip.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do have $20 in my billfold. If I gave it to you, would you mail that shit?
That's too much.
No, just mail it. Here.
That's too much.
Here.
You just threw it at me like I'm a stripper.
Yeah, goddamn right, because
that was demeaning.
You should have fucking shipped it a million years ago.
Just so everybody knows, it's like the best fucking gift.
Stop
box.
talking about it and fucking mail it.
I can't tell you what's in it.
Just stop fucking talking about it and mail the goddamn thing. That's all you got to do. You got one fucking job.
Ban Double G Gaming for that last comment. Nobody listens to that trash.
Give me a break.
You've got mail.
So Hitman's still tracked in the archives. Even though he's on our board tonight, I bet he's using the bat phone, which only has one line out, and it's to the board, so you might as well talk to him. Let's see what we got. We got episode 42, Medine. August 17th, 2016.
Oh, this is right before I went to SummerSlam.
Yeah, this is when I was gaining a lot of notoriety and truly proving the A show. So the executive producer had to open this show with some pre-show rant. I don't even remember what the hell it was about. I don't think it matters. There was the ghost in the machine that was suddenly hijinxing me. Again, I think that was Rob. McGregor, he did some shoots on the WWE we talked about. Then the audio randomly got fixed. Dolph isn't a Vince guy. Yeah, no shit, we knew that. Juan is on the board. I don't know if this was the origins of Wob or Juan. Fucking can't talk. Wob would be the love child of Juan and Rob. Just both on the brain. Adam doesn't believe in Alexa. I didn't back then. She didn't do anything on NXT, so I didn't know what she was capable of. That was clearly fucking wrong by me.
Wob.
Random trivia from Adam. Yeah, I just would throw all sorts of stuff. I've got Medine laughing too hard. The mayor upload test and Juan own the panel in trivia. Juan must have been killing it.
Wob.
And real upload, not fake upload. Are you okay over there?
No, Wob was too funny, bro. Now
hey,
I'm like picturing some type of like
amalgam
it's disgusting.
of the two of them.
It's disgusting and hilarious at the same time.
This amalgamated blob.
Oh, God.
Final thought, Adam being so negative about how SmackDown has been booked going into SummerSlam. It's a little tough to sit through, but trivia was fun. And Rob embracing his inner Stone Age always makes me laugh. This is another show that proves how views and thoughts could change. Yeah, okay. I've changed a lot over those whatever months, 2 years, year and a half.
What was okay? So,
now you want to pay attention?
Oh no, because I'm going back and remembering. Ziggler Ambrose was the championship match that SmackDown featured during that pay-per-view. I remember going.
Sure.
I remember going to the bathroom.
Oh, you were in Brooklyn. That's
yeah,
right.
I remember going to the bathroom at the Barclays Center during that match and going to find some merch.
I don't normally have any pens. I have 3 right now. I have 4.
It's because your one pen ran out from all the creative fail that you had to write for tonight, so that one pen doesn't work. The other 3 might work, but more than likely they're probably low on ink as well.
And Noah says that Hitman has been kissing your ass a lot lately.
What do you mean? I don't know. That sounds like
in the
jealousy.
archives, he kisses your ass.
No, he doesn't kiss my ass. It's just that I used to be so absolutely terrible, and then I like did a 180, and now I'm actually decent. So that he feels he has to heap extra praise on me.
Yeah, that's great
to keep me good.
Sure, whatever you have to say.
Yeah. Thank you, Vince.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
Chris? That's not Chris.
You're welcome.
Who was that?
That's Damian Sandow.
Kind of sounds like Chris.
Chris who?
Which one?
What?
Where?
You get nothing.
You suck.
You swallow. I don't even know, swallow.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Hey man, dudes, putting in the work, blah 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 blah. Saying that me and you are a great duo. They're defending us on the board. Final thoughts starting to come in. Anaconda Vice. They better not give us Cena versus Nakamura or Nakamura versus AJ without the strap on the line. Or I'm going to add to that Anaconda Vice. Or a fucking triple threat.
I love Noah.
Please don't do that.
Medine used to be shit. Now he's mediocre.
Panel and... I like what Hitman said. He said, the panel and the board shit on you so hard you were Bray level of buried at one time.
It's true.
Wow.
No, but remember how over Bray was 4 years ago?
Everybody's guessing, is it Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Christian, Chris Candido, Chris... Oh, wait, no, not everybody. That's just Noah typing because we're off slow mode.
Which Chris that I was talking about?
Yeah.
Jericho. I was talking about Jericho.
Oh, it's Jericho. Okay. Do you have a final thought? Do you have any... I know we're running short, and I don't really care.
Are we running short?
Yeah, we have... This isn't been a long show.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm complaining. I just thought we were.
There wasn't
at our
much to react to.
Nah. You know what? We haven't even fucking done our we skipped right past the mud report, didn't we?
Oh, that's what we forgot. Derp. That's why we're so fucking early.
Adam.
It's not my segment, so why would I remember it?
You're the one's got to throw the sound effect up.
No, you got.
I thought Chameleonaire finally called us. It was like, yo, stop using my song.
I was confused by it.
That was like the Bob remix there thrown in. You can take it away as soon as it breathes.
All right, cool.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty,
Just forgot all about this fucking segment.
You know, it's okay too, because today was a slow news day. It took me a while to dig up a couple of things. And normally I don't like to talk about the other show, but because Cena was on our show tonight, something that he had to say about Elimination Chamber of relevance made it. So according to backstage sources from the 434, Cena was pushing for Seth to win the Chamber match on Sunday night, but creative, quote unquote, or uncreative, if you want to call him that, didn't think that Rollins beating Brock would be believable enough, and so they went with Roman, the guy. What do you think? I would have loved to seen him win, but them swerve and somehow throw Rollins. And I know Rob hates the triple threat, but why not a Roman, Rollins, Lesnar triple threat?
Because it's already happened.
Yeah, but when it did happen, it was a swerve because he cashed in the briefcase.
But we still saw it. It was a full match. It wasn't like he cashed in on the winner. They had a real match.
I don't really hear you complaining about Roman Lesnar. That's already happened.
I know. It's like, okay. It's like sometimes I've coached in my life. Sometimes I've coached a team that wasn't very good, going against a team that was much better, and I just tried to cheer my team on and give them a little confidence as they got their ass beat.
Okay, but
this is the same level of defeat.
No,
I know that it is gonna happen. Okay,
you know who's gonna win.
I kept some hope out, and I know who's gonna win.
But here's the thing,
and I'm trying to not dwindle that, but that's what it is.
Well, here's the thing, though, Adam. If Brock is leaving after Mania, and Roman wins the title, then why not have his first feud against Rollins? They could continue after Mania between the two of them.
They've already said that he's going to be the number one contender after Mania.
All right, but let's at least put a story behind it and not just pop him up out of nowhere after Mania, because right now they're throwing him into a three-way with Finn and Miz.
You know, they don't. Everything about WWE is they don't know how to book a one-on-one rivalry, and they certainly don't know how to book a triple threat.
No.
They use that as their swerve and throw extra guys in after the fact. Oh, it's a fatal five-way. No, it's a six-pack challenge. We're adding Cena. Don't forget, this shit on SmackDown started out as a triple threat with Sammy, KO, and AJ.
Yeah.
And now there are 6 competitors in the same fucking match. Beyond kayfabe, if I were Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, I would be fucking pissed.
Well,
this is my chance to go to the Mania, and you keep adding all these other fucking people?
I mean, but you know where that rivalry's going at Mania.
Doesn't matter. I know what they're doing now is, hey, each week we don't know what else to build for this story, so we're going to add another competitor.
Well,
we're going to add 2. Then we're going to add another one.
Speaking of adding, at Mania, WWE is considering changing the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and replacing it with a Women's Battle Royal in order to give the women's division more importance at Mania. Really? It was bad enough that, okay, you've had 3 of those Battle Royals. Neither of the 3 guys really got any kind of real push. Cesaro, Corbin, and Raleigh.
Here's what I say to that, Medine. They got so many on the roster for this stupid Battle Royal or Royal Rumble, and now they don't know what to do with them. And so they're like, let's give them a WrestleMania pre-show moment, gender equality and all that. They all get to show up and walk down as a giant group together because we're not even going to play their intro music separately. And what do you think, guys? Did we do them justice? You might as well leave them off TV entirely if you're going to do that.
The problem, though...
Don't you agree?
I do to a certain extent, but like getting rid of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I don't like that, but it's their own fault. They haven't made this relevant beyond a giant trophy that they give the winner.
Think about all the things they've done right, like Elimination Chamber, having it a yearly thing, Hell in a Cell.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, I know, but I'm saying Hell in a Cell's used at some point every year.
Now it gets used too much.
Money in the Bank, etc. They go from overusing things to not pushing their new things. Was it great? No. Was it good? No.
It was okay.
Was it okay? For the pre-show, it was good.
Yeah, for where it was, exactly. It was good, but... So now you're going to have, what, a Mae Young or a Moolah Battle Royal, the first one?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
And again, I would be pissed if I was Andre, and this is what you named after me, and you're doing away with it after 3 years, and no push for any of the winners.
Nope.
0.
Nope.
I think they each, did a trophy presentation, and that's it.
Yeah, and then where's the trophy now for any of them?
The side note, Medine, you should do an NXT segment. You know your NXT stuff, and Rawsome doesn't talk about it enough.
No, actually, I don't. And
yeah, he doesn't.
I don't watch NXT because I don't have time.
And then, Brian eventually, hopefully, is going to bring TakeOver back now that he's
once he gets better.
Yeah, he's more on the way to recovery and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He's already good. You know what I meant.
Yeah, and nothing says importance like a thrown-together battle royal that means nothing. That's what Noah says. That's the way they've made it out to me, Noah. They could make it relevant. They could make it mean something. They could say even something dumb, Medine, like the winner of it gets a title opportunity at the mid-card belt.
Or at a future pay-per-view or something. Yeah.
Something. They could make it worth something. They make it worth nothing.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't miss it when it's gone. I don't care about it now.
Nope. The last thing is our boy who returned tonight, Rusev. His #1 selling t-shirt has finally been dethroned from the top spot in the merch rankings.
By who?
Because now everyone wants to walk with Elias.
And here's the 2 guys that are over as fuck that WWE doesn't know what to do with.
Right?
If we made a list of the top 5, I would easily put them both in the top 3, if not the top 2 spots. So I'm not surprised. They're selling merch like crazy. They're over as fuck. And let's be honest, Rusev has been around for a while. Okay, this gimmick has got him some really good legs, but he's been around for a while. Elias has not had a single rivalry. He's had matches at pay-per-view. He has not had a rivalry that's featured. He comes out and sings, and then they throw him in a match at a pay-per-view. Sometimes it's a big match like it was Elimination Chamber. But again,
the closest thing he had was that, like, 3-week thing he had with Finn, like, a few months ago.
It wasn't even like it didn't even play out the same way. He did a one-off with Braun. He did a couple things with Bray and with the Hardys and just
Roman.
Nothing that I would consider a rivalry match. Nothing that stuck. Even with Cena, it was like tease, no feud. Tease, no feud. And he's still over.
And he's only going to continue to be so long as...
He's got the look. He's got the mic skills. He can go.
Right.
I mean, he's a good package.
Plays an instrument.
He's a good package.
But,
I mean, at first I'm like, oh, this is a stupid gimmick. He's coming out. Is this going to be another, like, honky-tonk Jeff Jarrett type of heel bullshit?
Nah.
Nope. It was good.
Nah, he's better. Well, dare I say he's better than both. As far as... Now, I'm not going to go as far as, wrestling skills, but...
Well, he doesn't have any accolades now.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, he hasn't built his resume up yet. But...
they're talking about on the board... the rumors, and I do know what you're talking about, Noah, because I read the same one. They said that they're the rumors about Goldberg coming back to win the Rumble, or to win the Battle Royal, the Andre Battle Royal. Well, if it's getting scrapped, he's not coming back. But again, this is a no push. There's no reason that he would do this. This is dumber than Taker fighting that match last year when he knew he couldn't go. You don't do it. Hitman says his top 3 would be Strowman, Elias, and Ruru. Who the hell is Ruru? Why am I not?
It got to be Rusev.
Oh, Rusev.
Spelled,
okay, yeah. He's doing Ruru. That's his boy, I guess. Jeff Hardy returns. Think he comes to SmackDown, Anaconda Vice says. What do you think?
No, not well, at least not until they do the draft/superstar shakeup, which is rumored to be at Backlash. Jeff, his cast is off. He's mobile in his shoulder. He's been doing concerts with his band, touring around the region. So, right now he's doing that.
Berto says Matt goes to SmackDown and Jeff stays on Raw.
I don't think they break them up immediately. I think they go with Brother Nero. They do a little final deletion.
You think they do an angle?
Yeah, something
like going into Backlash and then they get separated.
Not against each other, together.
Oh, together.
Yeah, together. Brother Nero and Woken Matt as a team of some type.
How many former TNA champs are going to be on SmackDown if that happens? Either one of them comes over. You got AJ.
1.
You got Bobby.
2. And
they're the 2 title holders currently on SmackDown is kind of my point in this. There's not as many as you think, but
no, I was thinking 4 when you asked the question initially.
Yeah, I don't think there are 4, but
I could see 4 though at some point.
Bring Kurt over.
Kurt, yeah, maybe he gets fired after he loses at Mania to Triple H. They give him the axe and he has to go over to the other show.
Teddy, which is weird because he's usually too stoned by this point to make any good thoughts. He says he thinks that they're going to try and make the Battle Royal mean something because the Andre documentary comes out around Mania.
My boy Bill Simmons is behind that too, so that should be really good. He was also the brainchild for 30 for 30.
And Anaconda Vice says Rollins might go to SmackDown. That's weird.
I've heard that.
The new T-shirt he debuted last night says Monday Night Rollins.
Exactly, but you know what? That's WWE for you. Let's debut a great shirt that says Monday Night Rollins, and in 2 months, we'll send him over to SmackDown.
I like how short-lived the Roman Reigns Flashdance shirt was, that now they've combined it with his old logo to put the Flashdance in the middle, and he had a new shirt on last night. Ooh. How many TNA champs on SmackDown? Wow, Adam, that is a lot of TNA champs.
How many TNA champs does it change?
I'm saying there's 2. Because, my point was future. They've talked about Sanity or Eric Young coming up to SmackDown. That would be a 3rd.
Yeah. James Storm. If
right.
He ever
maybe Joe
over.
Makes the jump and not all these other people we're talking
Joe's
about. He comes over
one.
there. There's a lot littered throughout. I guess not as many. There's only 2 on.
I'm guessing that's why Jeff Jarrett really made the Hall of Fame, because he helped bridge the gap or make a bridge for all these TNA champs to come over.
Quit busting my balls, Berto. 3 guys. All right, fine. I fucked up. Whatever. TG Stewart's joining late. I'm not reading that. Anaconda Vice. It is kind of funny, but I'm going to stay away from... we should just ban all the R words from the podcast.
If they're double R...
No Roman, no Reigns.
No Ruby Riott.
No Rody Reigns. No Roman Rob. None of that stuff. We don't even address Rob by his name. No RJ Black. None of that shit.
Just leave that on Monday.
Yeah. Super Cena, I still think. Did you notice, because you weren't here on Sunday, did you notice Cena looks smaller? Oh, and Bobby Lashley it just got signed. That's another TNA guy. Thank you, TG.
Yeah, I left that off because I just feel like he's going to end up on Mondays.
Probably.
That's why I didn't even address
Which
that.
would make sense for them to shift somebody big to Tuesdays.
And if Paul's sticking around, that would be a perfect guy to kind of replace.
You think so?
I mean, Bobby's not a talker.
Paul is only around because of Brock. Paul does not need this. Paul has his own company. Paul is doing his own thing. Paul has his children.
But
Paul would not commit to a full-time schedule for anyone.
No, but
there is nobody. If Punk came back, maybe I could see it.
What about the gal?
No.
You think she's gonna be on her own?
I think if anybody, they bring like a Foley in as a mouthpiece for her. Or
what?
Something. Just as a one-off. Just I don't know, to get her feet wet, something like that.
Nah.
And all the TNA champs since 2009 are WWE rejects, is what Double G Gaming says. I forgot McIntyre was around here. Didn't he win it? I'm sure he did. Cena challenged Taker, but then said it wouldn't happen, TG, and that was last night. You gotta catch up. Midget Big Show, TG White rocks. I had to explain. There was a guy, he means RJ White, or JR White. So last night I had to explain that there was a JR White on the board to Rob, and JR White is RJ backwards, and you switch the black. It was like the yin is yang. And I had to explain to him the Hunter theme song. He didn't get it. That it says bow down to the king. He thought it was bow down to the game. Makes no sense. Just doesn't. Anyway, that's it. You got anything else you want to close on? Any other garbage you want to add to this podcast?
No, I thought it was going good until we
trailed off at the end.
We kind of trailed off at the end.
We forgot about Dirt Sheet, and then your Dirt Sheet sucked, or Mud Report.
Well, not my fault. It's a slow news day.
And this is my 3rd show in a row.
I did what I could.
I'm spent.
You did a good job.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
We were that starting pitcher that got like 7 1/3 through the game, and then like towards like the 8th inning started giving up a few hits and walks, and kind of let it go at the end. But 7 1/3 we were good. So.
Hey, we'll be back. Same smart time, same smart channel.
Peace.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.